I am here today at McQueen Park in Gilbert, another place to fly rockets in the Phoenix area. This is one of my most favorite places to fly. It's a grass field, and which is rare to find in this part of the world. You can actually launch and recover your rocket without a lot of damage, if any. It's grass all year, and it is not huge. It's about 400 by 500 feet, surrounded by homes and a baseball field. There's power lines close by, but we'll do a little quick tour here. I will show you on the map where it is, show you the dimensions of it, and put you in position to come here and fly some rockets with your family or yourself. Looking over McQueen Park, that is a pretty good sized facility here, but the best part of it is this 400 by 500 foot grass field. All of it is grass. There's a little bit of a walkway around the whole thing that's gravel, but for the most part, you can fly and recover on a nice, soft, grassy field. One of the rare spots in town to be able to do that. There is a lake over that part of the park. People have fished there quite a bit. There's a school on the other side there, but I've never lost a rocket in that water because I'm careful. Homes on the other side of the park on a wall that is gated, but you need a key to get in the gate, and it's a gated community. But there is a way in. The people there are very friendly. I know because I've lost a couple rockets over there. Well, I didn't lose them. They landed in their backyards on the other side of the fence. And each time I was able to knock on their door and recover the rocket. There's also a ball field here that are very well maintained, and those are considered recovery areas also. If a rocket launches or lands in there, there's gates that make that place very easily accessible. But if there's ball players playing, you have to get off the field. City of Gilbert says if there's people like that, an organized sports team using the field, then you have to get off. Flag football is played here on Friday nights during football season, and Saturdays. I've flown here early in the morning on Saturday, and the park ranger basically has said, very nice, what you're going to need to leave because we have soccer people coming in here soon. So I usually fly on the weekdays and in the middle of the week because I can. But that's the best time. It is deserted here right now. There's a good parking lot. There's power lines here, but they're way off to the south, and they stay way out of the way, especially with A and B motors. A utility yard for the people that maintain the field and the ball fields in the city of Gilbert, and back to the school. So that's a 360 view of this wonderful park. And Google map of McQueen Park. This again, McQueen Road, and closest major cross street is Guadalupe right there. McQueen is Mesa Boulevard. It turns into McQueen after Baseline Road. And this little park, again, perfect place to fly. So let's just show you a little bit of what I was showing you from my video on the ground level. Here's the lake that I pointed out. I parked here. Let's get this a little bit bigger. I park in this parking lot here, swinging around, coming in the entrance off of McQueen Road. Either way, park here. Get your equipment and plant yourself in the middle of this field. This field here is a very nice, almost 500 feet going east-west, and another measurement coming here. There's a wall right here between the homes and the field. So measuring from that distance to basically the parking lot is 400 feet. So really, it's just about 500 by 400 feet. You can recover in the ball field here. There's a fence right here that I showed on my video. I've had rockets land in this area here. Easy. There's a gate right here to walk through. This whole complex is accessible. There's a restroom here as well, right in the middle of the complex here. So that's handy to have. These ball fields are very well maintained. If
you go during the middle of the week. In baseball season, a lot of times during the weekdays, they're practicing here by about 11 o'clock in the morning. But the best time to go here is like 9 o'clock in the morning. The sprinklers run from about 7 in the morning as well. Bad time to be on that field because you'll get soaked. So after about 9 on a weekday, early in the morning, I've also been there at 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday. By about 9:10 or so, there's a ranger that'll be there and politely asking you to pack up and hit the road because there'll be soccer games or flag football games going on in this field. But otherwise, it is marvelous to fly AB motors, 13 millimeter motor rockets, and recover them. Great place to fly.
Standing in the middle, basically, of McQueen Park. Just want to do a swing around here to give you an idea, again, of the field size and how grassy it is. And there's the lake. Again, I've never put a rocket in there at all. It's almost impossible unless you're aiming for it with a A or a B motor or a 13 millimeter motor. Parking lot where I first took the other video, there's the power lines. Again, those are far away. Even the light standards for the baseball field are far away. There's other parks in town which will be on this series that have light standards right in the middle of the park. It makes it really hard to fly in. But this one is just about perfect. All right, we're gonna have a little drag race between my little Bandito and my little Quix rockets on a windy day. So just got little guys going on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweet.